Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth, a place where I play with paper and turn it into magic right here. I'm on vacation and I filmed a few videos in advance so that I wouldn't worry about videos not being up every day while I was on vacation. This is me playing in my art journal while I've been at the beach, and I made this yesterday on the beach and fell in love. It kind of reminds me of an Indian blanket. Um, and don't be scared, that's not a mask. Um, but I kind of want to replicate it. I painted it with watercolors, so I want to kind of replicate it with papers that I had jelly plated or something else on. And I kind of wanted a little bit different color palette, but still natural. And I don't have a small hole plunger. Well, I have a teeny tiny one, but this is the only size I have here. So I started with that. And I'm having to use another piece of paper in the background because this paper that I am using on top is real thin and it just crunches in the hole puncher. So I'm concentrating on those tealy colors. And then this is one that I just scribbled on with paint on. And these are all like on a little bit thicker paper. It's not quite cardstock. It might be I don't know what it is. Mixed media paper, maybe, but it doesn't feel like it's quite thick enough for that either. Anyhow, so I'm just kind of playing with shapes and realized that I wanted a smaller shape also, and I'm trying to find something that's small enough for that. So I found a washi tape roll, as one does, and traced the outside edges of that, and realized then it was the same size as my turquoise circles, which I didn't want. I wanted varying sizes, so I went to a smaller roll of washi tape. This one happens to have Egypt on it, the Nile. It has pyramids and camels and the Sphinx and all kinds of cool things on it. In hopes of one day that I might get there, I don't know. Um, but you never know, so you have to buy the washi tape when you see it, right? Right. Anyhow, um, so I'm just cutting out my elements here, and um, I don't know what possessed me to do this on the beach yesterday, but I do know that I absolutely love this. I don't know what it is. This would make a cool greeting card, just an all occasion blank insert card. And I love it. The colors all worked. I used um, a little bit of marker when I got back to the beach house, and then I used colored pencil in a couple places. So but all in the same families. So, and it kind of looked like bear paws in the beginning. So that's kind of where I was um, getting an Indian blanket from, or a quilt pattern. But I wanted to replicate it. So I did this, but my pieces are a little bit different shaped, a little bit bigger. So I started out the same, but I ended up a little differently. And I just kept pushing myself. All right, here's a spot. Don't um, worry about it. Just keep going. So here I decided to turn these little things into kind of like a rounded corner rectangle and put them on the ends then. But my paper's not big enough. So I might take this one home and put it on a bigger sheet of paper. But this was fun. I made two of them on the beach. Um, did I make two? Maybe not. Maybe just one. But this has been like I love it. I just love it. Um, and then I'm using the marker to get the fattest side to make this the widest little semicircle around this shape as I can. So that's why I'm holding it kind of funny. But then I went in with another color. I just kept adding elements and kind of channeling an Indian blanket, um, and simple lines and dots and little spiky things and tracing the edges of pieces. And that one really doesn't show up, but it's a really light gray, which is an element that's not in these papers, but it really does add something to it. But I was trying to use that same color and transfer it to the green blocks, but it wasn't ever dark enough. So I used a different color gray for the green blocks. But having most of the supplies already there, jelly plates or scribbling on paper with paint, and just adding that to my stash, is not a bad thing. But, and this is another way to use stash. I love this. Um, it looks kind of like a stitching pattern that you might do with like embroidery. Those little circles could be French knots. It could go anywhere. This was fun. This was fun. And that was the purpose of this whole entire journal, is just to go outside of my comfort zones and have fun and see if anything works. If it works, I can take it out of this book and put it in a more treasured art journal, and only the good pieces go there. So these might be going there, that's for sure. Love it. Love it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.